Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to JWE Monday Night Jayromoda. Tonight we're in Columbus, Ohio, where we're coming off our first break of the year. With their superstars newly rejuvenated, will we hit the ground sprinting? Can Raiden, now managed by Dr. Eggman, completely turn his season around and pick up a second win in a row against Waluigi? How will Mitsuru Kirijo fare in her first match as reclaimed champion? Find out tonight on this exciting and dramatic edition of Jayromoda. And here we go, starting off our night with a champion versus champion match. And a matchup between two superstars who I really didn't expect to become champion at the end of Against the Odds. Introducing first, it is your newest men's Nexus champion, dethroning the Blue Jay on his way to claim the title. It is the cyborg ninja himself, Raiden.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Japan, weighing in at 195 pounds, the men's NXT champion, a cyborg, the ninja.
And Raiden really looking to turn his luck around, really struggling in the first quarter of the season. But like I said, looking to turn things around and looking to write a new chapter. Excuse me. Looking to write a brand new chapter. To quote that one song by that one artist, I completely forget her name. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the word on your lips. Something, something. Today is when your book begins, the rest is still unwritten. I forget the lyrics, I'm sorry, it's been years since I heard that song. And his opponent. It is your newest men's Universal Champion. Almost said Cruiserweight. Nope, Universal Champion. It is Waluigi.
Standing at 7 feet tall, weighing in at 220 pounds, the men's undisputed Impact Universal Champion, the Technician Wallace.
And I just looked it up. Natasha Bedingfield. Natasha Bedingfield is the artist I was thinking of. Here we go, referee rings the bell. Raiden having Eggman in his corner for this match to truly cement their newly formed partnership. Eggman was managing Raiden while he won the Nexus Championship belt, but now it's truly official as Raiden kicks out at 0. Waluigi looking for an early pin. Both men missing their tornado heel kicks, but Raiden connecting with the springboard. And now smashing Waluigi's knee into the canvas. Waluigi rolling to the outside. Raiden with a crossbody spear connecting. And Waluigi completely missing on that backflip. Eggman picking up a kendo stick for Raiden. Probably not going to use it. And here we go, another standing shooting star press from Waluigi connecting. And a soccer ball kick right to the spine. Waluigi forcing Raiden back up to his feet and tossing him from one side of the ring to the other. Waluigi retreating back inside the ring. Raiden just a few more seconds to get back into the ring. There's 8, the referee, known for their quick counts. The Raiden back in. Waluigi taunting him from the corner. Raiden not taking too kindly to that. Shooting star press from the middle rope. And Raiden with the scoop slam. Climbing up middle rope. And a middle rope frog splash connects. Looking for the standing shooting star, but Waluigi getting his knees up. Waluigi tossing Raiden into the corner. Now Eggman up on the apron. And how did the referee not see that? Come on, that was like blatant. That was flagrant. Waluigi going for the pin, but the referee fixing the ring, fixing the turnbuckle, and we didn't even have a count. Waluigi with a hot shot, with a stunner and the crotch chop. Corkscrew tackle from Waluigi to the outside. Both men showing that they are absolutely willing to put their livelihood, putting their health on the line. As Raiden forces Waluigi back into the ring and climbing in himself. A rolling! I thought that was gonna be a rolling thunder, but nope, just a rolling drop kick. Head scissor elbows, and again Eggman. Taking off the padding on the top turnbuckle. And here we go, Raiden picking up Waluigi for the rules of nature. And here's the pin. Referee seeing this one. There's one, there's two, and Waluigi forces out. Raiden looking for the crossbody, but Waluigi stepping out of the way. And Waluigi with a head crank. But Raiden kneeing himself out. Double leg dropkick to the stomach connects. And tossing Waluigi back into the ring yet again. Jumping and almost landing on the referee. Elbow sends Waluigi down. Raiden running around looking for a little bit of room next to the ropes. Standing shooting star press finds its mark. And now a bottom rope moonsault. Here's the pin. There's one. There's two. And Waluigi still gets his shoulder up. Raiden sending Waluigi into the corner. Pulling him away. And a wrist lock. Double leg dropkick from the top rope. Waluigi still somehow kicking himself out. Hurricane Rana connects. And I suspect that we might see a Wallplex sometime soon. How soon is now? Well, not quite now. A reverse Wallplex and the pin. There's one. There's two. But no three. Waluigi top rope moonsault misses. Raiden lining up yet again. And here we go. Another rules of nature. And the pin, there's one, there's two, and Waluigi kicks out. I thought that was it, but no, Waluigi somehow finding the strength to get his shoulder up after two rules of natures. Eggman telling the audience that they better believe in Raiden, or else he's not letting them join the Eggman Empire. Raiden whiffing on the moonsault. Pop-up facebuster. Raiden finding the reversal. Spinning heel kick. And Raiden up top. Lining up. Cross body splash. And looking for the clothesline, but Waluigi with the reversal. The guillotine and the pin. There's one, there's two, and Raiden kicks out. Waluigi, the look of disbelief, thinking that that was a little bit of a slow count. I beg to disagree. If anything, that was a little bit fast, but only by like half a beat. And the Bronco Buster from Waluigi. Eggman trying to get Waluigi distracted and is successful. Raiden from behind. There's a neck breaker. And here's the pin. There's one. There's two. And Waluigi will not kick out. And Raiden picking up yet another win. That's two in a row. How much of that was because of Eggman's antics? I think it's less than it might have come off immediately. I think Raiden had that. I think Eggman just played a slightly bigger role than needed. And here we go, our first tag team match of the evening. Introducing first, it is the Ultimate Mage Himiko Yameno and the Ultimate Aikido Master Tenko Shabashira, Majiko.
is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, the new Nexus.
And their opponents. They are your women's tag team champions, Hyra and Mithra, the double-edged blades. And referee rings the bell. Tenko and Mithra meeting in the middle, with Mithra immediately tossing Tenko into the corner. Jumping knee strike, stomp to the gut. With Tenko kicking herself out. Mithra with a quick reversal in the corner, and again sending Tenko into the double-edged blades corner. Slugging right hands, turning Tenko around. Elbow to the spine connects. And suplex. Mithra sending Tenko into the corner again. Turning her around face first into the turnbuckle. And Tenko with our first tag of the match, sending in Himiko, immediately being sent down with a slap though. And now the two redheads. New battle. Pyra versus Himiko. Himiko sending Pyra for a run. Spinning heel kick finds its mark. And Himiko sending Pyra down, going for the pin. There's one. Pyra kicks out. Himiko forcing Pyra up to her feet, sending her into the corner, tagging in Tenko once more. There's an uppercut to the stomach. And Tenko walking Pyra to the southern ropes. Snap mirror. Into the step over and the drop kick. Pyra slamming Tenko's head down into the canvas and out tagging in Mithra. Mithra sending Tenko to the outside. And the corner baseball sliding dropkick, knee to the face along the outside. Tenko rolling out of the way of the elbow drop. Referee trying to get them back into the ring. Tenko the suplex before retreating back into the ring. Mithra giving chase in at the count of 7. And now Tenko doing the exact same thing back to Mithra, the corner sliding drop kick. The corner baseball slide drop kick. And now single shoulder suplex against Pyra. Looking for the enziguri against Mithra, but Mithra rolling out of the way. Mithra sending Himiko to the outside. Off the apron. Tenko's back in. Referee trying to get Pyra outside the ring. Tenko with the delayed suplex. And the pin. I thought she was going to go for the tag, but no, the pin. The very lazy pin. Only 1 count, though. Both women back up to their feet. Tenko sending Mithra into the corner. And again, here comes Himiko. Double back by drop in. Himiko's first actual kind of matchup against Mithra this match. Mithra looking for the suplex, but Himiko somehow finding the reversal, somehow manifesting a reversal. Sending Mithra into the corner, tagging in Tenko. Now Tenko. Piggyback ride. Into the suplex and the pin. There's 1, there's 2. Mithra kicks out. And again, Himiko tagged in. Mithra back up to her feet. Sending Himiko for a run. And just torturing the arm, torturing the leg. Butterfly suplex. And not going for the pin, instead going for the tag. Pyra sending Himiko into the corner, tagging in Mithra yet again. And here we go. The Shining Spear, or whatever it's called from Xenoblade 2, I forget. Himiko going for the pin. And Mithra kicks out at 2. Kick to the ankle. Knife edge chop. Tenko and Himiko with a knuckle sandwich. And Himiko somehow finding the strength to drop Tenko and, or excuse me, drop Mithra, heading up top. Mithra with a tag. And now Pyra the pin. And Tenko with the reverse, or with the breakup. Pyra stomping on Himiko's hand. And Himiko sending Pyra into the corner. face first into the turnbuckle. And again, Tenko's tagged in. Double team attack here. Cloverleaf into the leg breaker. And the pin. Mithra's probably going to break this up. There's one, there's two. Yep, Mithra here for the save. Tenko chasing Mithra outside the ring. Or out of the ring, rather. Sending Pyra into the corner, tagging in Himiko. Once again, the Cloverleaf and the leg breaker putting even more damage on Pyra's base. There's one, there's two. Pyra kicks out. Himiko sending Pyra to the corner, but Pyra elbowing out. And a snap suplex. Making her way back into the corner and tagging in Mithra. Himiko finding a reversal. Mithra with a reversal right back. Knife edge chop in the corner. Himiko again, another knife edge chop. The stomps. And double knees. Again, quite rare to see Himiko head up top, and well, we're not going to see Himiko head up top because Pyra knocks her down. And now Himiko siphoning out the Aegis's energy. Wow, Torna should probably hire Himiko if she has that power. I wonder if Rex is feeling pain in the back, or in the backstage. And here comes Himiko going for the pin. There's one. Mithra kicks out. And Tenko tagged in. Mithra sending Tenko into the corner, pulling her away, and a top rope Hurricane Rana. Jumping arm breaker. Now Mithra lining something up, looking, observing, forcing Tenko back up. And a snap DDT, keeping it simple. Tenko rolling to the ropes. Mithra tagging in Pyra. And Pyra forcing Tenko back up to her feet. Tenko with the reversal. And again, just working on her arm. And Tenko again stealing their move. Another corner baseball slide dropkick. And a suplex against Mithra, making her think twice about interfering along the outside. Tenko with a suplex against Pyra along the outside. And referees count at 4, make that 5. And I am not liking the prospects here. Tenko, there's a 6 count. There's 7. Tenko, there's 8. Really need to be careful here. There's 9. And thankfully they're both in. Planted suplex. Pyra again, the reversal. And Pyra tagging in Mithra. Tenko taking down Mithra. Armbar headlock. But Mithra immediately fighting out. Pele kick. Tenko the reversal. I have no idea where Himiko went. Tenko with the release suplex. Lining up the finisher. I think Pyra and Himiko are fighting along the outside. And a back release German suplex from Tenko, going for the pin. There's 1, there's 2, and Majiko does not get the win as Mithra kicks out. Double leg drop kick to the spine from Tenko. Mithra crawling to the corner. Himiko's back in the corner, so that's good. Mithra with the reversal. Jumping arm breaker. And sending Tenko into the corner. There's a spear. Kick to the shin. And another pin attempt. There's 1. There's 2. Tenko kicks out. And we're back to square one because Pyra couldn't stop taunting. And now Pyra heading up top. Turning around, corkscrew splash. And here's the pin. Here comes Tenko. Now Pyra, you know the drill. I didn't mean that drill, Pyra. Himiko with a neck breaker. Suplex. Oh god, Pyra, if you just stopped taunting, you could have gotten this, but no, Himiko tags out. The hubris. The absolute hubris from the Aegis. Pyra slap to the chest. Arm drag. And suplex in the middle of the ring. And here comes Mithra. Springboard, corkscrew, moonsault, and the pin. Team Himiko breaks it up. Okay, Mithra, do you know the drill? Do you understand the assignment? Chicken wing suplex. And she does, in fact, understand the assignment. Going for the pin, there's one, there's two. Tenko kicks out. Well, at least you were smart, Mithra. Tenko with the reversal. Armbar, headlock, looking for the submission. Pulling back, but no. Mithra the reversal. Or breaking out, rather. Kicking out. And once again, we're taking to the skies. Ira choking Tenko away from the corner. Now you go for the pin. Good girl. There's one. There's two. Tenko doesn't kick out this time. And the double-edged blades show why they are the champions. And for our next matchup, introducing first, it is the Ultimate Robot K1B0. And his opponent, it is your Mr. Money in the Bank, Shinjiro Aragaki. And referee rings the bell. Shinjiro immediately running towards Kibo, look for the RKO, but Kibo stepping out of the way. Kick to the chest. And a neck breaker. And Kibo looking for an early People's Moonsault. And it connects. Right into the Shooting Star Press. And another Moonsault, this time from the middle rope. Shinjiro to the outside. Kibo following him, elbow to the spine. And there's a knee breaker. Referee already at 3. And Kibo heads back in. Flying forearm from the robot. And Shinjiro really unable to get anything going early on this match. And let's see if Shinjiro can actually get anything going with that reversal. There is a crossbody. And now Shinjiro in the corner, heading up top. And a diving elbow drop finds his mark, going for the pin. There's 1. There's 2. Kibo kicks out. Military press drop from Shinjiro along the outside, and there's a leg toss. Stomping arm breaker. Now referee at the count of 6. There's 7. Shinjiro tossing Kibo right into the announcer's booth. There's 8. Shinjiro back in. Kibo having a hard time getting back up to his feet, and the referee will count him out. That's going to be a 10 count.
Here is your winner,
I always feel a little bit cheated when it comes to a count out, but I mean, when you have all the time in the world to get back into the ring and he just refused to, that's on you. And our next matchup of the evening, introducing first, representing Torna, it is Patroka.
is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Acolytes from Pangea, Patera.
And her opponent, it is the ultimate swimmer herself, Aoi Asahina. Coming off of a rather disappointing showing at the roulette match at Against the Odds, and well, looking to push past that. We all have our off nights. And referee rings the bell. Patroka immediately with a running big boot, but Hina now with a right elbow. Looking to walk Patroka, but Patroka elbowing out. Snap suplex connects. Stomp to the back of the head. Double foot stomp to the gut. And Hina turning that around with a reversal springboard bulldog. And sending Patroka to the outside. Hina following her. Rolling Patroka onto her stomach, stomp to the ankle. But Patroka kicking her off. Retreating back inside the ring. Hina not immediately following, but following soon enough. Patroka with a swinging neck breaker. And here comes the pin. There's one, there's two. Hina kicks out. Patroka walking Hina to the eastern ropes. Uppercut to the stomach. And sending her tumbling to the outside. Double leg dropkick finds its mark. And tossing Hina back in. Patroka now heading up top. Elbow drop finds its mark. And the pin, there's one, there's two. Hina again kicks out. Patroka with the stomps to the face. Knee to the face, and Hina not really able to do anything right now. Patroka with a double leg dropkick to the spine. But Hina with the comeback. Hina now going for the pin. There's one, there's two. Patroka kicks out. And Hina lining up the finisher. But Patroka with the reversal, I saw that coming from a mile away, let's be honest. And a flapjack. Here's the pin, there's one, there's two, and Hina does not kick out.
Here is your winner, Patera!
honestly, if it weren't for that finisher reversal, that could have gone the other way. And for our second tag team match of the evening, introducing first, it is Mondo Owada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru, the Ultimate Brotherhood.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 314 pounds, the Brotherhood.
And their opponents. It is Akos
Their opponents, at a
and
combined weight
Mikhail
of 355
Torna.
pounds, the Acolytes.
And now Mondo and Akos spinning in the middle of the ring. Akos tossing Mondo into the corner, immediately accosted by Mikhail. And a stomp to the thigh. Mondo forcing Akos back up to his feet. But Akos with the reversal, clothesline in the corner, back elbow for good measure and pushing Mondo down. And a hot shot sending Taka to the outside. And Akos with a stomp right to the jaw, now tagging in Mikhail. Mikhail forcing Mondo back up to his feet. Tossed into the corner. And a rising knife edge chop. Another pin, but another 1 count. And Mikhail taking Akos back in. Mondo with the reversal. Pull back into a shoulder tackle. And now tossing Akos into the corner. Dragging Akos' face against the top rope, giving him a little bit of rope burn. Sending him down with a strong right hand, going for the pin. There's one. Akasa kicks out. Still only a 1 count. Tanaka forcing Akos back up to his feet. Irish whip into the corner. Snap mirror. Running double leg drop kick. Looking for the stomp, and Akos rolling out of the way. Tossed into the corner, tagging in Mikhail. Mikhail forcing Taka back up to his feet. Irish whip into the corner. Akos with a corner attack. Mikhail heading up top. Elbow drop finds its mark. Going for the pin. There's 1. There's 2. Our first 2 count of the match. And the referee died. Thanks to Mondo. Mikhail sending Akos into the corner. Sending Taka into the corner. The referee back up to his feet. Mikhail forcing Taka back up to his feet again. Looking for the toss, but Taka with the reversal. Pulling Mikhail back and face first into the middle turnbuckle. And now Taka tagging in Mondo. Mikhail with a strong right arm. Figure 4 leg lock. Just putting pressure on Mondo's joints. And I think Mikhail might have teleported. Mondo tagging in Taka yet again. Taka with a right hand. Mikhail walking straight into it, tossing Mikhail back into the corner. And another face dive into the turnbuckle. There's 1. Mikhail kicks out at 1 still. Mondo tagged back in. Backpack neck breaker. Forcing Mikhail up to his feet. Blood soaking his face, soaking his hair. But still getting out of the corner with that reversal. Into a corner DDT. Rising knife edge chop. And now finally tagging out. Mondo with the spinning back fist. And smashing the knee into the canvas, tagging in Taka. Taka with the satellite DDT. But Akos not staying down for very long, but Taka forcing him down nonetheless. Irish whip into the corner. And again, face first into the middle turnbuckle. This time it's Akos. Mondo tagged in, forcing the technician back up to his feet, or the tactician, excuse me. And Akos with the reversal. Bulldog. And the cover, there's 1. There's still only 1. Mikhail picking up Mondo. Half or crescent moon suplex. Or crescent moon powerbomb, excuse me. And Mikhail lining something up from the corner. And the reverse scissor kick. And the pin. There's one. There's two. Mondo kicks out. We finally made into 2 count territory. Only took about 7 minutes. Mondo with a hammer punch, greeting Akos along the outside. Akos with a big boot in response. Forcing Mondo back up to his feet. And forcing him into the steel steps along the outside. Again, sending him for a run. Akos climbing back in. Mondo staying along the outside. Stunned. Speaking of stunned, Akos sending Taka down with a stunner. There's 8 Mondos back in. Immediately catching Akos with a kick. Reverse, chicken, wing, backbreaker. And here comes the pin, but Mikhail's gonna break it up. And Taka tagged back in. Akos the reversal, sending Taka for a run. But Taka catching the kick. Float over DDT. Sending him into the corner. And again. Busting Akos open on the middle turnbuckle. That's been Taka's bread and butter this match. Mondo tagged in. And now Mondo going for the pin. There's 1. There's 2. And Akos does not kick out. In a surprisingly quick tag team match.
Here are your winners, the Brotherhood.
And Mondo, Taka somehow finding a win. Impressive. That was impressive. And now introducing first. It is the Demon Prince himself, the Dark Lord of Destruction, Gundham Tanaka. And his opponent. It is Mr. 11037 coming to play. It is Leon Kuwata.
148 pounds, the rock star, Leon Kuwata.
And the referee rings the bell. Taka and Leon, or excuse me, Gundham and Leon finding their way in the middle of the ring. Leon immediately with a suplex, picking up Gundham. Cradle facebuster into the rolling elbow drop, forcing Gundham back up to his feet. Leon with a scoop slam and now just kicking the dirt onto Gundham. Gundham slipping out from behind him though. With that reversal, clothesline. But Leon with the reversal. Been kind of trapped in this corner for like the past minute or so. And for a little bit longer as Leon with a stomp to the ankle. Okay, now they're slowly finding their way out. Leon picking up Gundham. There's a there's a back power bomb. And now we make our way to the outside. Leon with the knife edge chops. The kick to the gut. Another kick to the gut. And a half cradle suplex. Gundham with the ground and pound. Gundham forcing Leon back up off his feet, but Leon slipping out from behind. Leon going for the pin, but only a 1 count. Stomp to the face. Stomp to the back of the head. Clothesline, and now Gundham back into control, or back in control rather. Gundham forcing Leon back up to his feet, pull back into the shoulder tackle. Leon to the outside, Gundham staring him down, and a spear knocking him off. Gundham tossing Leon to the side. And now Gundham spitting in Leon's face, kicking him head first into the ring post. Referee at the count of 5, make that 6. And there's 7. Leon trying to catch his breath along the outside. Gundham staring him down. There's 9, and Leon's not going to get up. That's going to be a 10 count. That's going to be a count out.
Here is your winner, the Demon, Tanaka.
And I wonder if there's a little bit of head damage there. As again, Gundham kicking Leon's head like a soccer ball right into the ring post. It's definitely gonna have to get checked out. But Gundham, kind of controversial. Still picking up the win. And for a penultimate matchup of the evening. Introducing first.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
It is
Making her way to the ring from the Queen City.
the Jewel of Moor Ardain, Brighid. And her opponent. It is the ultimate martial artist, Sakura Ogami. Here we go, referee rings the bell, they meet in the middle. Sakura immediately beginning the offense with a combo, sending Brighid back into her own corner. Sakura picking her up, powerbomb, going for the immediate pin, there's 1. Close to a 2 count. Sakura with the ground and pound, standing above Brighid, and again the ground and pound stomp to the gut. Stomping arm breaker, but Brighid with the reversal. They're gonna looking to get a little bit of her own offense in. Now Brighid lining up. Knee drop. Brighid in the corner. And Sakura with a corner alley-oop powerbomb. Sakura choking Brighid on the lower rope. And now the left hand's in the ground and pound. Sakura rolling to the outside, Brighid waiting for her, Sakura pushing her away. Diving underneath. Sakura with a double leg dropkick to the leg. And the pin, there's only one though. Ankle pick from Brighid going for the submission, but Sakura's gonna fight out. And Sakura again, the bottom rope choke. Elbow drop. And watching as Brighid crawls to the corner. Hangman. And Sakura with the pin attempt again. There's one, there's two, and Brighid kicks out. Rolling Thunder Stunner from Brighid. Here's the pin, there's one, there's two, Sakura kicks out. Brighid showing a lot more fight than I thought she would. It's not a bad thing. And now, both women exchanging right hands in the middle of the ring. And Sakura looks to be winning the better of this exchange. But they're both in the pocket. They're both exchanging right hands, and well, looks to be a draw. But Sakura faster. But Brighid slipping out. Spinning heel kick connects. Or a spinning roundhouse kick, excuse me, and the pin. There's one, there's two. Sakura finding the strength to kick out. Brighid walking Sakura to the southern ropes. And the slap into the comeback. Corner high choke from Brighid. Doing a lot better than I thought she would. Brighid forcing Sakura back up to her feet. The ankle pick again. Headlock, submission, but rope break. Sakura kicking Brighid off of her. I'm looking to end this nonsense. Over the shoulder, suplex, into the ground and pound, and stomp. Sakura sending Brighid to the outside, and there's a stunner. Both women to the outside. Brighid slipping out from underneath Sakura and tossing her back inside the ring. Corner spear from Brighid. But Sakura again kicking her off. Over the shoulder backbreaker. And here's the pin. There's one. There's two. Brighid kicks out. Over the shoulder toss. Another pin attempt. Right next to the ropes. There's one. There's two. Brighid still with the kick out. Brighid dragging Sakura away from the ropes, learning her lesson. Figure 4. No, figure 8. Looking for the submission. And releasing the hold. Not sure why. Stomp leg puller from Brighid. And a knee drop. Head crank from Brighid. And Sakura rolling to the ropes, rolling to the apron. Double knee backbreaker from Brighid, going for the pin and the upset. There's one, there's two, and finally we have a winner, and it is the Jewel of More Ardain, Lady Brighid. And now for our main event of the evening. Introducing first, yet again, your women's cruiserweight champion, coming home victorious from the roulette match about 2 weeks ago. Or about a week ago, excuse me. It is Mitsuru Kirijo.
from Tokyo, Japan, the Queen.
And her opponent, it is the Queen of the Phantom Thieves. And the only person to not get a chance to compete at the roulette match, despite being slated to compete, it is Makoto Niijima. Now referee rings the bell to meet in the middle. Makoto, her fists finding their way through Mitsuru's guard, forcing her back up to her feet. Kicks to the thigh, knee to the chin, and a spinning back fist for good measure. Looking for the stomp on Mitsuru, rolling out of the way. Elbow and the Irish whip, diving underneath. Over the top. And a chicken wing suplex. Looking for the hammer punch by Makoto with the reversal. Mitsuru sending Makoto into a pullback, knee to the gut. And the arm pull. Mitsuru with a neck snap. And an arm breaker, looking to gain control of this match. Pulling on the arm that she broke. Forcing Makoto up. Over. Small pile driver. Or small package driver, excuse me. Now both of them into the outside. Makoto preventing Mitsuru's attack, and now nice rainbow stomp, punch to the back of the head. Pull back, elbow. Makoto forcing Mitsuru back up to her feet, tossing her back into the ring. And Makoto following her in. Blackout combo. And now Makoto heading up top. Diving knee strike. And here's the pin. There's one, there's two. Mitsuru kicks out. And now Mitsuru looking for the figure eight, but a little bit too close to the ropes. Mitsuru forcing Makoto up. Neck breaker. And Makoto with a flying fist of justice out of nowhere, now heading to the corner. And looking for the spear, but Mitsuru getting her knee up with the reversal. Pullback, sending Makoto back into the corner, but Makoto elbowing out with the reversal. Jumping Revolute knee strike. Mitsuru in one corner, Makoto chasing her from the other, and again Mitsuru with the reversal. Chicken wing facebuster. And Mitsuru with the pin. There's one, there's two. Makoto kicks out. Mitsuru. The slap and the facebuster look with the natural selection. And here's the pin. There's one, there's two, and Makoto kicks out. And now Mitsuru locking in the figure 4 leg lock. And now into the figure 8 looking for the submission, but again, because this game is complete trash, releasing the hold. Another leg lock, but Makoto forces her way out. Mitsuru again with the reversal, sending Makoto for an Irish whip. Picking up Makoto over the shoulder. Another small package driver. Both of them in again to the outside. Makoto letting this match slip away from her. Makoto with a knee to the face, but Mitsuru kicking her off yet again. Referee desperately trying to get them back into the ring. And Mitsuru tossing Makoto back in, following her into the ring. Makoto winning the grapple, walking Mitsuru into the corner, kicks to the side, but Mitsuru catching it, sending Makoto into the corner, pull back. Over the back, ducking underneath the clothesline, and a clothesline of her own. Mitsuru going for the pin. There's one, there's two. Makoto still with the strength to kick out. Pendulum backbreaker. Now Mitsuru in the corner. Somersault leg drop, but Makoto rolling out of the way. Superman punch, flying fist of justice, should I say, and Makoto heading up top. Diving foot stomp missed. Mitsuru sending Makoto for a run, knee to the gut, and lining up another natural selection. And the pin, there's one, there's two, and Makoto will stay down. Makoto showing that she has what it takes to fight for the belt. She just doesn't quite have it entirely yet. Mitsuru showing that she is still absolutely champion material. I mean, there was no doubt that she was still champion material. And as we watch the celebration, I'd like to thank you all for joining us here tonight, and hope to see you again on Friday for Eclipse as we begin down the road towards Extreme Rules. But until then, we are signing out from Columbus, Ohio. See ya.